Hey guys, Daniela here. So for today's video, I felt like talking a little bit about my love for space. So to fit the theme, decided to wear my Space Pizza John shirt for the first time. Look at those beautiful eyes. And I recently hung up my Crash Course Astronomy poster. I just love looking at that every night. So I have had this fascination with space and astronomy ever since I was a little kid. And I'm pretty sure my favorite episode of Magic School Bus is the one where they go up into the solar system and visit all 9 planets, back before Pluto was still one of those planets. On July 4th, if you haven't heard, the spacecraft Juno, which was launched in 2011, finally went into orbit around Jupiter, so that has been the goal. And part of the goal of Juno's mission is to learn some new things about Jupiter, so to try and discover if it actually has a solid core, to learn a little bit about the origins of Jupiter, and use some of the things that they learn from the Jupiter mission to see if they can make guesses or determine things about how the solar system as a whole was formed, and maybe the history of the Earth as well, which I think is really cool. I feel like I haven't heard as much news about the Juno mission as I did last year when New Horizons did its flyby of Pluto, and I was super excited about that. Like, I looked at the pictures of Pluto that were released from that, and I was just so excited. Yeah, so the other night on July 4th, I was hanging out with my boyfriend and we were trying to see some fireworks, so we went down the street from his apartment hoping to see fireworks from the State Fair. There ended up not being any, but I remember looking up in the sky and I saw this kind of little red point, and I was wondering out loud, do you think that's an airplane? Because I didn't think it was. And he was like, well, maybe it's a star. And I was like, you know what? I think it's Mars. So he downloaded a little astronomy app where you can hold it up to the sky, and I was right, it was Mars. And there was another point that I was like, I bet that's Jupiter, and it was Jupiter. And the idea of like looking up into the sky and seeing things other than stars, I just think that's so cool, where I can figure out what some of the planets are. And those are just some of our solar system neighbors. So after I went home, my boyfriend looked online, I guess. We have a planetarium not too far from where we live, and they have events about once a month on Saturday nights near where we live at this lake, where you can just go do star viewing, and lots of people from some different astronomy organizations will bring their telescopes. So today, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, tonight, about 8 o'clock, we're gonna go out to Jordan Lake in Chatham County, and we're gonna go look at some stars. And I've never actually used a telescope before, like to look at space, and I'm super excited about that because space is really neat, and I just love thinking about like all the stuff that's up there. I could really go on about this for a long time, so I will probably make another video, maybe talk about some of the cool things I've seen. But yeah, I just love having the ability, like most of us, if we live in suburban areas, there's generally a lot of light pollution, so it's hard to see a lot of stuff. But usually, even where I live, I'm still generally able to see certain constellations. Like when it's the right season, I can usually find Orion, and I love that constellation because it's always one that I can find easily. And then the Big Dipper, because it's such a well-known one, and I wasn't always able to find it when I was younger, probably because of light pollution. So when I can see it, it's like, ah, the Big Dipper! And I can figure out some other stars and even planets based on that, and that's always pretty exciting. So we'll see what I end up seeing tonight. I hope y'all have a great day, and hopefully I'll be making another video soon. Bye!